whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. Just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, oh,
Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A big warm welcome to you all. Welcome to Harcourt's Grenadier in our auction arena. 17 properties going up for auction today. A busy day ahead. Great to have your company, and certainly great to have some wonderful owners that we have the chance to represent today. All information for today's auction is contained in copies of the order of sale on the back tables there, so help yourself to one of those. Karen Phillips to my left-hand side. She's our auction manager. If you have any issues, any questions, feel free to approach Karen and put those her way. My name, Ned Allison, one of a few auctioneers that will be rotating through today. Phil McGoldrick, Ben Donaldson and Hamish McLeod making up the quartet to work through those 17 properties. In terms of formalities, though, as always, we work under the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand's best practice guide for auctions. If you're successful in buying any of the properties today, we'll provide you with one of these REA guides before you sign that all-important sale and purchase agreement. We ask if you're looking to bid today, you also complete one of these bidding acknowledgement forms to speak to your relevant listing agent if you have not done so already. As for the way it works, conduct of auction as follows. Each and every one of our properties is offered for sale for a confidential reserve price. Subject to the reserve being achieved and our owner's instructions, the highest bidder from there on will become the new owner of that property in question. As auctioneers, we'll give you indications, we'll give you suggestions as to what that next bid can and should be, but we do hold an ability to refuse bids if we don't believe bids to be in the best interests of our owners. As auctioneers, it'll be solely up to us to determine any unlikely disputes. We can as well place bids on behalf of our owners, which we refer to very clearly as being a vendor bid. Only in the absence of your bidding from the floor will we place one. If we place one, we will call it a vendor bid, and we will only do so below that reserve price. It's just a clue there is work to do yet. Also, our owners have the ability to withdraw the property at any stage without declaring their reserve price. That is quite important. Clause 2.6 in the contract gives our owners that right that if we enter into a negotiation because we don't achieve a suitable level here on the auction floor, we're going to go and negotiate with our highest bidder and our owners off to the side. In some cases, that highest bidder will increase their offer to a level at which the owners agree to have that property withdrawn and sold to that buyer, meaning it will not come back to the floor and there will not be that opportunity for further bidding. So you need to hold the highest bid at all times to give yourself that opportunity. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, at the completion of the auction, if the hammer falls in your favour, a couple of obligations we're going to ask of you before you're off to celebrate: signing the memorandum of sale, paying a deposit equal to 1/10 of the purchase price, and that completion of GST Schedule 1, which is applicable for at least our commercial opportunity a little bit later on. But we're going to reshuffle the order slightly and get underway moving forward to lot number 3. We're going to start with Penruddock Rise. Those earlier two properties back with some updates, and they'll be underway in a moment or two. But we get underway with 67 Penruddock Rise here in Westmoreland. It's been Johnny Nichols' great pleasure to market this property over the last few weeks alongside some great owners, and gosh, they've done a great job presenting this much-loved home of theirs. Legally, what you're here to buy. Freehold is your title. It's sizable at 891 square metres more or less, and it's going to be yours on the 1st of August being that settlement and possession date. But an architectural property here that is an absolute standout, being designed, of course, to enjoy and make the most of those far-reaching views across the city and right out to the Alps. Walls of glazing just give you such a fantastic appreciation of it all, soaks it all up splendidly. You've got, of course, that 380-odd square metre floor plan, the split level living. It just provides ample space for the rhythms and needs of family life, room to spread, to sprawl, to live so comfortably and so easily. I love the timber touches, bringing the character and the warmth to it all. I love that sizable studio space for those creative interests, those hobbies as well. It's so flexible in terms of how this home will work for you. Of course, a number of balconies where you can perch, relax, and enjoy and absorb the scenery and the sunshine. Terrace garden behind, flat lawn space for the kids to make the most of. Sought after location, as we know, great family friendly spot to be. A lot of home on offer here at 67 Penruddock Rise. Somewhat of a reluctant parting, I think it's fair to say. Up for grabs though, here and now. So buyers, opening bid. Who's here to purchase? 67 Penruddock Rise. Begin where, start where. Who's here to purchase? What's the number? Million? Was that down here? Thank you. Pierre from the Harcourt's team. Off we go at $1 million. I think 1.1 would be the next sensible step to take, but $1 million, off we go. Where's the competition? First call at $1 million. Live bid in the corner. Twice called at $1 million. Is there 1-1 here? Very easy. An awful lot of home. Big section. Third and final call at a mere $1 million. Is there 1-1? Make it clear. If there's not, I'm going to have a conversation right away with my bidder down the back there. Right, Pierre, if that's the case, we do just that. Work to do. We can't sell there. Let's have a conversation off to the side, though.
Okay, folks, off to Parklands we go. I do apologise for the slight shuffle up there in the order, but we are now taking you out to Parklands, and it's very proudly brought to the market by Daniel Lassen, and it's 490 Bower Ave. Firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that the 490 Bower Ave in Parklands, Christchurch is, of course, a freehold title made up of a very well laid out 605 square metres, more or less, and your settlement date and move-in day is set down in the contract as the 3rd of July 2025, unless otherwise arranged with Daniel and our owners ahead of today's auction. Well, I had the pleasure of visiting here just yesterday, folks, and I was truly impressed. I rang Daniel straight afterwards and I said, what a cracking home. What a great location you've got. It's in such a good pocket of Parklands. The homes that surround you are quality. I love these 1980s, 1990s red brick homes. They're just good, solid properties. This one itself, of course, has had a refreshment throughout by our current owners. As you can see, it's so modern throughout there. I love the kitchen that's been added there. Of course, the new flooring, including the carpet throughout, just means it's fresh, like a new home for you to move into. But of course, the gardens around you are so well established. There's nothing to do there but simply move in and enjoy. Great entertaining home, of course, with the outdoor spaces. But you're still not going to be a slave to your section. No big lawns to mow, etc. here. Just enough space to entertain friends and family. You've got, of course, great walking tracks around you here, not far away from that Waimari Beach golf course. Only a short walk if you're a keen golfer as well. So much there on your doorstep, not far from Bottle Lake Forest, etc. It's a great part of our city, and it's a great home that's had all the hard work done. So, folks, with all that said, where do you see value here in Bower Ave? Call me your opening bids. I'd rather you start than me. You're looking for a bit of a clue from the auctioneer. Well, I wouldn't be selling at $550,000 if they're $550 to get us underway. At the back of the room, $550. We're underway at $550, perhaps $25 on top from here. At $550, is there $575 to move us forward? Call it away then. First, second, third, final time. Well, back with me to $575. Clearly value north of here. $600 would be your next move. Six, he takes that opportunity. At $600,000, is there $625 to move us forward? At $600,000, bit of work to be done here, but out of fairness, if it is just you and me, sir, we will pause at $600,000. First, second, third, final time. As I say, a little bit of work to be done, but no more vendor bids from me. Going to pause there on your bid. We'll find a quiet space and we'll come and have a chat.
Right, folks, thanks for your patience again. A bit of a reshuffle in the order of sale, but up to Cashmere we go. None other than number 58, Rossmore Terrace. My absolute pleasure. Always great to work alongside Tina Liu and, of course, Zhong Zhang from the Avonhead team, doing great work here in Cashmere for their owners and having the absolute pleasure distributing documentation. Of course, going back to that contract, what you look to acquire on the hillside here is 765 square metres of freehold terra firma. Settlement coming your way on, of course, the 29th of August. Little fun fact there, it is actually National Lemon Day, so add some zest to your life on the hillside. But hey, going forward, the home itself, what you have, well, it is Cashmere at its absolute best, the absolute crown, a home that is littered with bedrooms, bathrooms, balconies. Again, the hub of the home, you are encapsulated with glass and views to soak up your morning macchiatos or your starry evening views. Absolutely superb. And of course, you've got 4 fantastic bedrooms down the hallway there, again, setting the scene of sunshine, all fantastically orientated there just to make sure you are well and truly catered and cared for. Again, I love the comfort of the home, the double glazing, a home that pays you back. Obviously, the soul of the battery there again, helping out those winter power bills, keeping you cozy and comfortable, not just in terms of warmth, but your pocket all year round. Again, hillside storage, such a key thing. You've got the double car garage there again, making sure your toys, your tools, all safe and secure as well. And I know the location, look, we know it very, very well, but just a reminder, of course, you're just down the road to the Centurus Road cafes. You've got the schooling there, of course, again, you've got the Cashmere Primary and High School zoning. And of course, you've got those adventure parks and the Pioneer Recreation Centre just down the road. So much on offer, whether it's education, recreation or caffeination. You've got the trio, you've got them all ticked there to go. Look, what we are here to find, of course, is that next owner, that next name on the title. So to the floor, is there an opening bid, opening offer for number 58, Rossmore Terrace in Cashmere? You call it, we'll work with it. Where do we say go? Is there a hand in the air? Rather take yours than mine. Anyone to start us away? Don't be shy. Who wants to start? Don't all jump at once. Might be big, but it don't bite. 750. Hey, optimism is a slice of life. Here's a healthy chunk, but at $750,000, we'll get it underway and give it a go at $750,000. Good luck, sir. Anyone else to contest? Call it through 3 times. Give it its time. First call at 750-000. Second opportunity. Third. Final time, look, sir, back here, vendor bid with me, $800,000 needs to be well north of there. I'm sure you'd agree. Welcome you back at $850 for a conversation if you are my only bidder at this stage. But vendor bid securely here with me at $800,000. First call at $800,000. Any advance? Second time. Third. Last chance. Good work, sir. Just because you're smiling, I'll work with you there. We'll give it a go at $850,000. We'll put it to the floor. One last chance. Otherwise, I pause, have a conversation off to the side. First time at $850,000. Second time, 850-000. Third, final time. Sir, it appears to be just you and me. We're going to pause the auction, have a conversation off to the side. So auction.
Already. Folks, let's continue with this catalogue. Paul Middleditch, a very good morning to you and a very good morning and welcome to your clients. Thank you for the opportunity of representing you today as we offer 1010D Ferry Road. The property is described contractually as a stratum and freehold. You've heard the rules of auction. If you succeed in your bidding today, you put down 10% by way of deposit and the balance needs to be paid in 15 days' time. I think Paul aptly describes this property as uncomplicated, simple, and very, very valuable. It's a busy, thriving area. Storage, well, always in great demand. This is good space, good high roller door, good tenancies around you, lots of scope and flexibility, entirely up to you. Entry-level opportunity. This is one you just pop in your bottom drawer. Folks, opening bid, what's the figure? $400,000, underway at $400,000. First call at 4, any advance. Second call at $400,000. 450. Good. 475, 500 now, 525, 550, 575, 10, sir? No? 575. First call at 575. Second call. Paul, I need instructions at 575. I'll work with a handful, but you need to do it quickly. Third call at 575. Are we in or are we out? At 575. All done? You're going to sell it now. There's a change of instructions. There's your concession at 575 on the left-hand side of the room. Any further interest, sir? Otherwise, the hammer will fall. The opportunity disappears and the next one costs more at 575. 1010D Ferry Road is going. Go on and sold you, Paul. Congratulations to you. Nice work, Mark, Paulette. Thank you. Congratulations to you, Paul Middleditch. Lovely work.
Okay, folks, I take you back to 490 Bower Ave and Parklands. I can tell you we have had an increase in that bid to $640,000. However, not at a level our owners are prepared to sell. At $640,000, I need to check around the room. Is there any further advance at all? Perhaps 10 on top at this stage at $640,000. Is there 650 in the room before I pass the property in? At $640,000 for the first time. 650 at the back of the room there, new bidder at $650,000. Still need to move forward from here. At $650,000, calling it away first, second, third, final time. Well, there's one vendor bid from me and one only to 660. Is there any further advance from here? 670, would you come back, sir? At $660,000, the bid is with me. Perhaps, yes, a cheeky 5 on top, would you say? At 660 on a vendor bid then, there is your live bid there at 650, sir. We pause there on that bid. We'll find a quiet space and we'll come and have a chat.
Okay. All right, folks, taking back very quickly to Cashmere, of course, number 58, Rossmore Terrace. Look, we left the floor with 850, had some conversations outside the room. Wee bit of work to do. Our vendors have said, look, we're going to price the home, put a line in the sand. You know where you need to be. Get up there and have a look. It is going to be priced at 1149. A lot of home, an absolutely stellar position and view and location for your family. So get in touch with Shong, Tina. They'll show you through. Absolutely, access is assured. Hey, get in touch. You won't be disappointed. But priced at 1149. All right, ladies and gents, again, just another quick reshuffle in the order of sale. Again, appreciate your participation, obviously patience here today, but my absolute pleasure to welcome to the auction arena my great colleague Denise Robinson from the Avonhead team. Just one of two offerings of her here today, a very, very busy lady, but the home itself at number 38 Corf Street in Ilam. Hey, an absolute superb location, as we know. What you look to acquire, of course, that freehold parcel of land, 714 square metres of family-sized fun here in Ireland. Of course, settlement date, that's coming your way on the 17th of July, so not too far away. But look, had the absolute pleasure of popping out, seeing the home, meeting the owner the other day, and when you walk around, you go, look, these locations are so enjoyed, and for very, very good reason. Of course, you've got the leafy surrounds, you've got the reserve down the road, and of course, the Avon River just not far away, a fantastic spot. But again, the home clad in, of course, that absolute timeless brick. It has got an absolute beautiful street appeal. You walk inside and it just keeps on going. An absolutely beautiful feel throughout, contemporary, classy, and of course that configuration of the living spaces. Again, I love the two options in deck. You can entertain no matter what the weather all day long. Friends, family, host, and just enjoy the spot. Again, a trio of well-placed bedrooms there to sit and service the family, and of course 2 bathrooms. The morning blues, absolutely no problems here. It is just set up to absolutely live with ease and comfort. And of course, as we know, the location, it is just so close to so much, from schools to parks to playgrounds. It is there at your doorstep to enjoy. And our vendors have said, hey, look, it is time for us to move on to something else. This is very, very much up for grabs. A beautiful home, a beautiful location, what we're here to find. Who wants to buy it? So who wants to start me away? Opening bid, opening offer, 38 Corf Street in Ireland. Where do we say go? A little bit too much excitement there, Karen. Come on, don't be shy if you're here to buy. Here's your hand in the air. Who wants to engage for a lovely home like this? 38 Corf Street. Happy to suggest a figure if you don't. Won't dilly-dally around. Look, is there 850 in the room? I'll make it very, very easy at that kind of level. Sir, saying 900, shall we, sir? Hand in the air, on the nod, absolutely. Welcome and good luck to you, sir, at $900,000. Who's here to compete at $900,000 at 38 Corf Street in Ireland? First call, is your 925, 950. Don't let me limit you. Second opportunity. Third, last chance. Look, sir, I'm going to take one vendor bid at 925. Happy to take a hand in the air north of that for a conversation, but vendor bid at 925, I'm sure you'd agree, needs to be north of there for a home like this in a location like we have here. First call, 925. Is he 930 or better? Second opportunity. What are we saying, sir? 950, shall we say? Good man. On the nod, he says absolutely at 950 000 only. First call, 9.5. Second opportunity. Third, last chance. Look, sir, madam, at 950, it appears you are my only bidder here today. I'm not going to take another vendor bid. I'm going to pause. We're going to have a conversation off to the side, offer you an opportunity.
my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, no update quite yet on Penruddock, not far away. In the meantime, let's move forward. Let's get underway with 7 Somerville Crescent in Aidenfield, welcoming Fung from the City team and the work she's done over the last few weeks, assisting you in a position or getting into a position to bid and buy on a cash and unconditional spot here today. What you buy, again, being a freehold parcel, 435 square metres is the quantum of that title. The 3rd of July, not too far away, is going to be that settlement and possession date. But the next chapter about to unfold for the next. It's been a cherished 12 happy years for our owner at this address. Love their time here, now residing overseas. Here very much for the taking, to be enjoyed by the next just as much. What a serene spot it is, though. The rear section, that back site with the boundary overlooking, of course, the reserve. What green space that is, leafy and park-like is the outlook as a result of that. Certainly a home with the space, the proportions, the fit out to more than meet the needs of growing families. Loads of extras, the separate lounge, the study downstairs, that rumpus room upstairs, all good pluses when it comes to growing and raising that next generation. All of it really well orientated to capture the most of the sunshine. It's an easy care section you sit atop, but you have that acreage of green space through the back fence in the form of that reserve to make the most of without the maintenance attached. So 7 Somerville, ladies and gentlemen, opening bid to begin, to start, to buy. What's the noise? A hands up. 780. Off we go with you, sir, at $780,000. 800 or stronger is there to contest. First call at $780,000. Twice called at $780,000. Advancing, are we? Third final call at $780,000. If it's you and I only, sir, we're going to have a conversation to the side. Last opportunity. Not there, but we pause on your bid, sir, of 780. Let's have a chat to the side and see if we can pull it together.
Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me interrupting all the energy in the room. Sean Innes and team, a very good morning to you and to your current owner. A very good morning and thank you for your instructions as we offer on your behalf today, number 19 Wharenui Road. It is described contractually as a freehold parcel, 506 square metres to be precise. You put down 10% as your first 10% today. The balance needs to be paid on the 18th of July. If you wanted to do it earlier, no problem. And I think some of you are working to different dates already. You know that the gas fire, the alarm, they're both sold in an as-is, whereas position. I would say, condition, should I say. Position, well, beautiful position and potential. Potential and position are the two key elements in this fabulous home. It's been a very, very good first home for Sam, our current owner. He's moved on. I know he misses the centrality and the convenience of that locality. Classic home, some beautiful touches in it. When you look at the joinery, the timbers, the light fittings, plumbed in fridge and freezer sort of style, lovely back porch out into the deck, massive garage. So many good elements in this home, underpinned by the RSDT zone and of course your automatic right of entry into Boys High, Christchurch Boys High and Christchurch Girls High. Lots of good elements that warrant your attention and good strong bidding. Who starts? What's the figure? Fantastic. Where would you start? Wouldn't sell it at $450,000. There's the line in the sand. Who advances? First call on behalf of my owner at $450,000. Second call. Third call. No bid? Best place and time to buy is with me right here, folks. How? 460 at $460,000. Once, twice. Third call. How much, sir? 480? 600? Lovely work. $600,000. Here's a man who appreciates the value at $600,000, playing seriously. First call at 6. And I won't take any more vendor bids at 600,000. Twice. 610. Good work. 650. The zones, RSDT, 650 bid. Second call, do I sell away? Third. Belinda, what are we doing at 650? Because the opportunity may disappear from the room. 650,000. Third and final call. 655. Don't dally, you'll miss the opportunity. Sir, are you 675 perhaps? Stay strong. 670, good on you. 670, I like the way you bid. At 670. I'll work with another handful, sissy, at 670. Or maybe you go strong and go straight to 700. I've got 670 at the stage. First call. Second call.
Number 2?
No, I'll work with 5. 675. 680. Just a wee handful at $680,000. First time at 680. Second call at 680. You'd buy it just for the land. You'd buy it just for the zoning. Third call. Sissy, any better? At 680. No? You can do one. 681. Do we say 685, sir? 685. 685,000. First call. No? You sure? 685. Second call. You surprise me. Third call. Walk everywhere at 685. Sir, I'm not going to dally. We're not getting any further progress at the back of the room. I can't sell it at 685. We're getting close. Let's have a chat outside of the room.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we can go back to Penruddock Rise for an update there. Pierre Manny, just confirm after good conversation out of the room, that bid has been improved and increased to $1,250,000. Confirmation of that? Yes, thank you. $1,250,000. The property is now for sale. Put it to you, anything further or the hammer goes down. It is sold. It is gone. A last opportunity needs to be better and beyond the $1,250,000. With anything more, first call, second call at $1,250,000, third and final. Down the back, going, gone and sold. Congratulations, well bought. Well done, Johnny Nichols.
Okay, folks, that's off to New Brighton we go, and very proudly brought to the market by Alison Carter of the Harcourts Ferrymead team. It is the unique and absolutely standout property at 57 Kibblewhite Street in New Brighton. But firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 55 Kibblewhite Street in New Brighton, Christchurch, is of course a freehold title, made up of 556 square metres of unique estuary-side property here. Of course, and your settlement date is set down in the contract as Wednesday, the 16th of July, 2025. Folks, I had the pleasure, and it was a true pleasure, of visiting this property just yesterday because it is a unique standout. As you can see there, 2 living spaces. I love the top one. The bottom one's great too, but the top one has that stunning view out over the estuary. Of course, those sunsets, I haven't had the pleasure of seeing myself, but I've been told they are absolutely stunning. Bird watching too, just stunning views all day. You turn your televisions off and never turn them on. You've got such great view outside there, as you can see. The house also, of course, soaked in all-day sun. I can just imagine sitting there with a wee tipple in that egg chair, looking out over that estuary there. Of course, the views are important, but the house itself has had so much hard work put into it with extensive renovations in recent years, which means it almost feels like you've got 2 homes in one, with 2 large living areas, 1 on each level, 2 bedrooms on each level. Could be great for intergenerational living, or just escaping, having 1 living room to yourself and 1 for someone else. So many options here, of course. It's such a unique property too. I've lived in Christchurch nearly my entire life, but sometimes you get surprised by a gem that really stands out. Didn't know this little pocket of New Brighton very well, but I can see why when people buy here, they simply don't move. It's a unique opportunity here today, folks, though, for you. The location, so close to so much, short drive into the CBD, etc. as well. Your opportunities here, though, folks. Where do you see value in Kibblewhite Street? Do I have an opening bid from the floor? Where do we see it, folks? 880, where was that? Bev from the Harcourts team at $880,000. We're off and underway. At $880,000, who's going to round me off to 9 from here? At $880,000, 900 should be an easy bid. At $880,000, I call it away then first, second, third, final time. Well, 900 back with the vendor at $900,000. That's a vendor bid. at $900,000, 920. We're coming back, Bev. You know this area well. 905. Well, it's in the right direction, but a little bit light. But if it is just you and me, out of respect, there'll be no more vendor bids from me. We'll pause on your bid and we'll have a chat. At 905, they'll check around the room. Anyone else like the opportunity? You'd buy it sight unseen at this level. At 905, first, second, third, final time. Bev, just you and me. We'll pause, find a quiet space, and we'll come and have a chat.
That's all right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to Wharenui Road. I've been working with our good bidders outside of the room on Wharenui Road. Can I now confirm, sir, madam, you've graciously increased your bid. Your bid now stands at $700,000, correct? At $700,000, and my owner's instructions are very clear. I sell if there's no bidder at $700,000. Hammer is up, about to fall. First call, $700,000. Have I found the winner? Second call at $700,000. Third and final call. 19 Wharenui Road is going. It's going. Gone and sold to you. Congratulations to you. Jing, thank you for your help. Sean, lovely campaign. Sam, nice to work with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, going back in the order slightly to 1 Tamara Crescent in Marshland, working alongside Andrew Steele and the good work he's done, no stranger to the auction rooms. The property in question legally described as a freehold parcel of 610 square metres more or less. The 14th day of August this year is going to be move-in day, going to be that settlement and possession date. But a home that has been really cleverly and thoughtfully considered in all it offers in terms of that layout, ensuring that functionality that's on offer. Of course, also with that is the ability to entertain with absolute ease. 4 good bedrooms, each of them really generous, a very well equipped master as well for mum and dad, for the breadwinners of the family. That choice, those options when it comes to living with the 2 separate spaces, as well as the exterior option, just gives that room to separate, to conjoin as and where required. Really impressive kitchen to assist in those culinary creations also. That's well equipped to do that with absolute ease. It's a chance, though, to ensconce yourself into this perennially popular spot here in Preston's, burgeoning in terms of what's on offer. Great community, high calibre of home in and around you. Lots of good things taking place in this neck of the woods. So 1 Tamara Crescent, contemporary modern home, a lot on offer. Where do we start the bidding at? Who's there to buy? Number 1? A level of interest? Tamara Crescent. What about 1.1 for number 1? Does that get you going? Wouldn't own it, but it would get you started. Is that here in the room? 1.1 easily done. Sizable 4-bedroom home, the dual living options, high-end kitchen. We'll vendor bid on behalf of our owners at 1.1. Holding that happily and comfortably. Do you advance is at 1,150? Maybe straight to the 1.2. The value's here. First call at 1.1. Second, buyer's last chance. Third and final call on notice. Is there activity and interest? Need to see a hand up. We pass the property in. Well, Andrew, that's what I'm going to now do. I'm going to hand it back to you. I think 1.2. As far as I'll take things, a line in the sand from me, an indication we're above and beyond that level, north of $1.2 million. We're now going to welcome that post-auction interest. Talk to Andrew Steele. And if you haven't seen it, take the time to do so. Well worth a look. Thank you. just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of updates we are working away on, but let's get underway with the last of our scheduled 11 o'clock auction, 16 Accrington Drive, that property in question. Of course, the location of Marshland. A pleasure to work alongside Johnny Nichols and his good owners here on the property in question. Legally, again, the contract's been made available to interested parties, but that contract makes clear that it is a freehold parcel of 550 square metres, more or less. But again, what a foundation this will be for your family's future. Brand new and ready to be enjoyed. Forget the headaches, the hassles, the costs that go into building and creating a new home for yourself. It is ready. It is here to take over and enjoy for yourself. What good work our owners have done in terms of what they've put together and what is on offer here. Love the lines, the materials, all of the finishing, just culminating into a really impressive residence from start to finish. The kitchen, absolutely stunning. The pitch ceilings, just enhancing the space and bringing in that extra light through the living and communal spaces. You've got that sheltered outdoor area to just perch and relax with the friends and family. Enjoy the barbecues, enjoy the vinos into the afternoon. Of course, the landscaping, well, that's done and dusted for you, as is everything else. Nothing left to do. Move in and enjoy this home. And again, this location, handy to so much, plenty to do and enjoy, and good things cropping up all the time. So, Accrington Drive, again, buyers, start me where? Opening bid to begin. Where do we see the value? Here and now, engagement, interest. What's it worth? Where do we see it? Participation, you need it in terms of being in a position to buy and own. Brand new, ready to be enjoyed. Is there $1 million to start? To begin, couldn't get close to replacing it for that sort of money. Are we waiving or bidding? No, you're okay. I'm just clarifying. We won't spend your money if it's not intentional. With me, if that's the case, at $1 million, unless you want to come in, ma'am, you're very welcome, and I commend the property to you if you did. Maybe $1,050,000, maybe 1.1. Holding, vendor bid at $1 million. Advancing, are we? Stepping forward. A rise of 50. I'd have thought once, twice at $1 million. Third and final time. Still on the $1 million mark. Well, Johnny, vendor bid again at $1,050,000. Do we see a hand up at 1.1? Once called, holding at $1,050,000. Twice, the ease of single level, the garaging and play, of course, internal access. You'd expect nothing less with a home of this calibre. Third and final time at that 1,050. Well, 1.1, I'm not going to place any more vendor bids than that. That's where I'm going to pass it back to you, Johnny. It appears we're going to carry on with conversations now with conditional parties. 1.1, we're not selling there. Above and beyond that level, talk to Mr. Johnny Nichols. We're getting underway with our midday segment now, ladies and gentlemen. If we can have a bit of hush and a bit of attention. Offering up now, 3-15 Cheltenham Street in Merivale. Josh and Joseph have marketed the property, worked with you over the last few weeks of open homes and viewings. Contractually, just the key points here, ensuring you're cognizant with that. It is a stratum and freehold on offer, and the 21st of July in a few weeks' time is going to be that settlement date. 10%, your mere obligation, though, as a deposit here today. But what a superb address it is here in Merivale. Hagley Park really is your own backyard to make the most of. The central city, again, part of that, a playground, the dining, the shopping, all of that just a short stroll away if that is your want. Top-notch schooling, all of it right there as well. So much to be said about this postcode and this position. What a wonderful contemporary townhouse and base this is to enjoy life from. Lock and leave with absolute ease. It is low maintenance, stress-free, hassle-free living. That peace of mind with its post-earthquake construction. 2016, I believe, to be the year that it was constructed, rebuilt. So all of those benefits are going hand in hand with living at this address. Love the setup too with the open living down below. That flows out to that leafy courtyard space. Good bedrooms up above. That master has the sunshine, of course, streaming into it with the balcony there in front as well. You've got the car park. That's just real estate gold when it comes to a location such as this as well. Invest, make it home, make it the home away from home. It's up to you, but you need to secure it first. So buyers, opening bid. What do we start with this time? Love to see some activity from the room, from the floor. Good to have so many of you with us. Who's here to purchase? Where do we start proceedings at? What's the level that excites you? Look, a suggestion from me would be something really easy. I'd say 550. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate your involvement down here on the aisle underway at $550,000, stepping forward to maybe 600. First call at 550. Twice the money at $550,000. Third final at $550,000. We found the owner already. At $550, well, ma'am, you've seen how it works today. If it's you and I, which it appears to be, we're going to have a conversation. And let's see what we can do to the side. Pausing on your bid of $550.
Alison Aiken, a very good afternoon to you. You've waited patiently in the auction room, but your owners have waited a lot more patiently. 28 and a half years in the making as we take you to 32 Brigham Drive. Alison's contract that she's furnished to you describes the property as a freehold parcel. In the area of that parcel, 823 square metres more or less. The rules, if you've just joined, if you are successful in your bidding, you put down 10% by way of deposit. And in this instance, we call for the balance of settlement on the 11th of July, unless you're working to a different date. I'm sure that the 11th of July or settlement date will be a little bit difficult for my owners. 28 and a half years, absolutely thrived at the address. Loved not just the situation, but the home and this very, very good neighbourhood. It's a neighbourhood where people do stay long periods of time, and it's easy to understand why. Utopian situation, home lies east-west, so all of your living areas are blessed with sunshine all day long. And as I say, the view, the outlook, it's therapeutic, it's ever-changing and quite mesmerising. Home's got great space, flexibility in the floor plan. You've got 5 bedrooms, you've got 3 bathrooms. You can figure it any number of ways. Plenty of room for guests, plenty of room for working at home. Indoor, outdoor, there's a great indoor swimming pool. That solar heating, in-ground swimming pool. Just as well you're there, Alison, keeping me on track. I get too excited. The solar heating, boy, that works really, really efficiently. So you're warm at no expense all day long. All right, folks, after 28 and a half years, who picks up the cudgel and buys? Where do we start? Opening bid, make it strong. Well, I won't sell it at $900,000. There's a vendor bid at 9. Where to from here, buyers? First call for my owners would keep it at this level. Second call at $900,000. 910? Good on you, at $910,000. At 910, bidder on the right-hand side of the room. Once called, twice called. Third time at 910. We'll take another vendor bid at 920. So would you come back at 930 or something stronger? At 920, bids on the right-hand side. Once called, second call. 930. At 930,000. Lovely big home. Beautifully looked after. So much upside. Second call, gentlemen's bid at 930. Third call. No better? Sir, if you're the only bidder, I'm not going to be disrespectful and take another vendor bid. I can't sell at 930. Let's have a chat privately. Karen will find us some space.
Okay, folks, apologise for the delay, but I take you back to New Brighton, and it was 57 Kibblewhite Street where we left the room with a bid of 905. Bev, can you please confirm that bid has increased to 960? $960,000. Yes, Chantal on the nod there. At $960,000, I can confirm the property is withdrawn and sold. Congratulations, my purchasers. Thanks once again to our sellers. We'll see you soon. Okay, folks, I take you back to 490 Bower Ave. We left the room, and that was a vendor bid at $660,000. We have had some increase outside the room, but not to a level which our owner is going to sell. So a quick check around the room. Any further advance? Above 660,000. Well, Daniel, doesn't look like the buyer is here. I pass the property then back to Daniel Lashen with clear instructions from our owners to price the property at $679,000. Now, I do warn you folks, there is already conditional parties sitting ready and waiting to go to contract. So if you do have any interest, please talk to Daniel ASAP.
All right, folks, back to number 38 Corv Street. A little update. Look, conversations taking place outside the room. Wee bit of work to do there. And look, our vendors have said, look, we're going to make this abundantly clear to the room, to the market. Going forward, we're going to put a price on the property at $1,019,000. You heard right, $1,019,000 in Ilam, 3-bed, a beautifully immaculate, beautifully presented. Get in touch with Denise. Access, obviously, very, very easy to accommodate. Open homes this weekend. Priced at $1,019,000. All the very best. Thank you. All right, folks. My absolute pleasure to welcome back to the auction arena Denise Robinson, a busy lady today, but here offering number 27A, Summerfield Street, of course, in the suburb of Summerfield. Guess that. But look, what we have on offer here today, folks, of course, the freehold parcel of land, that supersized section, 1,270 square metres of rear-sighted peace, privacy and terra firma there. Settlement date, again in the contract, clean and clear. Moving forward, the 17th is the date you work towards your move-in day. And again, the home itself, well, look, I'm just going to remind you quickly what you look to acquire, folks. It is a Summerfield sanctuary over 4 decades of life, of memories, of happy times here. Look, they've absolutely loved not just the location, but the setting. An absolute haven for the kids. The playground outside, well, that's just the trees, the space, of course, absolutely unmatched. But when you go in the home, you know very well it's not just been lived in, it's been lavished, it's been loved. They've absolutely just catered and cared for it. I love the configuration. I love the way it just flows from the kitchen, the dining. Of course, you get that separate office space off to the side there, making the ease of your day, your workspace fantastic. Of course, straight out onto the deck, just begging for the barbecues, bring the friends, the family, everyone over. And of course, down the hall, the separation, the accommodation spaces there, 3 fantastic bedrooms, setting the service for the family. But it's not just, as I said, a home. They've done the extra mile, the insulation, the double glazing. It is just absolutely serene in terms of its comfort. Of course, you've got plenty of heating sources there. But as we know, where do you find the land size like this in a location like this? Really, really hard to find. You find another, well, you tell me, we'll go through from there. Look, again, servicing the fans, the friends, the family, the storage, the car enthusiasts with that supersized garage there. And
Excuse me, everyone.
getting a little bit too excited about what's coming. I'm just going to pause for 2 seconds. I'll be with you in just half a second, 2 minutes.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, back to Cheltenham Street, where conversation out of the room has seen that bid improved to $670,000, a level at which the property is for sale. So again, we look to the room. Well, the hammer falls after 3 calls. $670,000, and it goes. Is there 1,000 more, 5 more, anything more it sells for the first call? Second time at 670, third and final. We're going. We are gone and sold, Frederica. Congratulations. Well purchased. Well done to our owners. Well done to Josh. Well, a gorgeous home next up, ladies and gentlemen. 8 Rayburn Avenue in Papanui, that property that we now bring to your attention. Johnny Nichols yet again doing the good work here at number 8, working alongside some great owners who have put a lot of love, care and money into maintaining and improving their property here in Rayburn. The contract, the key points here being that it is a freehold title you'll be the proud new owner of, 559 square metres more or less, and the settlement date, you'll also be well aware, is to fall on the 18th of July. But a fabulous spot is Rayburn Avenue, the tree-lined street that you sit in. Of course, you've also got the short stroll down to Paparoa Street School, Merivale, not much further with all that has to offer in terms of the host of amenities there. But this character home, with the improvements and enhancements that it has received, has just been transcended through time to merge the traditional with the new so seamlessly and so tastefully. Love that extension to the living space to the rear there. You've got the skylight above for that extra natural light. You've got the log burner there for that cosy warmth as well. Retrofitted double glazing, gas hot water, the heat transfer system, all just means that I think winter's going to go by all but unnoticed as a result. Master bedroom, what a good space that is too, with the addition of that walk-in robe and seriously impressive ensuite. That's a great plus, as is the kitchen. All of it is just looking spick and span, presented to such a high standard. So buyers, 8 Rayburn Avenue. Who's here to purchase? Who's here to secure? Start me where? Opening bid? 1.1. I heard it but did not see it. There we are, sir. Thank you for clarifying. 1.1, and off we go. At $1.1 million, do we step forward to 1.2? First call at $1.1 million. Twice at 1.1. Is there 1.2 here in the room? Work with 50 if we need to. Third and final call at $1.1 million. Again, sir, if it's you and I, conversations to happen. Appears to be the case. Let's have a conversation. This front room's proving lucky for me, so can we grab that one, Karen? 1.1, we're pausing.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Can't twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.
All right, folks, thanks for your patience. Look, here to be fair and equal to all, as you'd know. Look, you probably noticed I was getting a wee bit excited. You should be too. As we mentioned, 27A Summerfield Street, the 1,270 square metres of obviously park-like setting, the peace, the privacy, as we know what comes with the location again. School zones there to service your family going forward. Summerfield Primary School and, of course, the coveted Cashmere High School zone. You're just down the road from so much. There's amenities on your doorstep, but again, the home, it's set to service your family comfortably. Going forward, what we want to find out today, after 40 years of ownership, who's going to take the reins and call it their own? So to the floor, who wants to start me away? 700,000, sir. Good place to start. Good luck to you there. 7. That sounds better. It's 800 I have over here, Karen, on the right-hand side there. 20 we have down here. Take your pick, sir. I think we had down the back 830 and 40 straight back there. 850, 860 straight back there we have. This is heart-pumping stuff, sir. 865. Stole your thunder, sir. 865. 900 down the front. Clean and clear. Love the round numbers. First call, 900. 910 down the back. 920. Love yours better, sir. In the lead at this stage at $920,000. Take confidence from the bidding. Anyone to advance? 920 down the back. First call. 30 on the right here with Chris, bidding on behalf of buyer. 40 down front. Claiming it back down here. 40 we have, sir. One bid seldom buys. Haven't forgotten you down the back. Or was it here, here or there? You tell me. Down the front we have $940,000. First call. Second opportunity. 940 000 only down the front. Take a 5 and work with you, Chris, just because you're smiling.
5.
And 50 here says straight back. 9, 5 and 0. Love the clean, easy numbers. At 950 down front we have here. First time. $950,000. Sir, welcome you back. What are we saying and doing? He's smiling. He might have more. What are we doing in the back of your sir? But at 950 down the front. First call. $950,000 only. Second opportunity. 1,200 square metres in Summerfield. Where do you find bigger? 2. We'll take the 2. 952. Go straight to 60. 5 on top. 957. Absolutely brilliant. Work with it. 957. Bridge the gap, he says. Who's going to come back? 960 beckons. First call. 957. Down the front with Jeremy as clients. Second opportunity. We bidding, sir? Third. Final call. Thought it might be there. 958. I'll give you time. I gave him the same courtesy. But at 958 against you, you're not going to lose for $1,000, sir.
60.
Good work at 960. Nice and loud, nice and strong. Wants it. Everyone else does too. Who's going to be the owner? First call, $960,000. Take another one if it helps, sir. Absolutely. Hand goes in the air. Is it 965 or stronger? But 961 on the wall.
965.
Good work. 965. Sage move for the keys at 965. Just 2 in play at this stage. Everyone else, welcome to join. I haven't forgotten you down here, sir, or down the back. Where's my starter? Happy to come back and take it, but at 965 down front. First call. 66 has a nice ring to it, sir. Stick with the ones. I'll work with it there. Second time. Third. Last chance. Look, Jeremy, just going to pause, have a quick conversation. Next 965. Need to seek some instructions there. We'll find some space off to the side.
Folks, just taking you back to Brigham, just to let you know that our negotiations have advanced to just under $1 million, but we're not selling there. But my owners have said, look, we're keen to get on the move. So, Ali, why don't we price it sharply, exactly what we're doing. The property now on the market, priced sharply at $1,040,000. We're there in the weekend. Don't wait till the weekend. Talk to Ali or her team right now. Johnny, you'll be on guard as well. So the two of them to take your offers, priced at $1,040,000. To Alex and Sue, good luck and thank you for the opportunity.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, an update for you on number 8 Rayburn Avenue after conversation outside of the auction room. Again, we've had an improvement in that bid to $1,290,000. Again, we're selling away at $1,290,000 and want of a better bid or offer. Is it 95? Is it 13? Or we sell away for the first call at $1,290,000. Second, third final call at $1,290,000. It is going. It is all yours. Gone and sold. Well done. Thank you, Johnny Nichols, yet again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, moving forward. Next up, 163 Peveril Street in Riccarton. We welcome Tyrone and Andrew from the City team. Pleasure to work alongside our owner once more. The property here in Peveril Street, it is that magnificent freehold title. 940 square metres, more or less, of it. Yours on the 10th of July of this year. What an exciting opportunity this is in terms of an investment, in terms of what it can do for you. So many options and how you move forward, whether it's a home and income or full income income, project to play and work with. There's 3 separate dwellings, all on the one title, the 2 beds, and of course that sizable 3-bed at the back, ample garaging at the rear, plenty of off-street parking. The 2 beds, of course, have had some improvements put into them. That 3-bed is yours to do as you please with, but scope to add value nonetheless. What a location that underpins it all, though. Here, of course, in Riccarton with the girls and boys high zoning, convenient to everything that Riccarton Mall and Bush Inn has to offer. University very close by, student accommodation could be a profitable step forward in the future also. Pretty rare opportunity this, unique opportunity here in Peveril Street. So buyers, enough from me, let's hear from you. What do you pay? What's it worth? Where do we start? RSDT zoning adds to it all. Future development potential, maybe. 1.1 and off we go. Logan from the Harcourts team with a buyer on the telephone. At $1.1 million, does someone proffer up 1.2? First call at $1.1 million. Where's the competition? Second call at 1.1. Is there? Third final at 1.1. Brendan, 1.2. Thank you. Also from the team working with a buyer at 1.2. What about the 250 or straight to 1.3? But $1.2 million down here and seated. First call at 1.2. Second time at $1.2 million. So much upside, so many different directions that can be taken. At $1.2 million, still in front down here, Logan. Do they come back again? Anything better in the room? Third and final call then? 10 more. Okay, we'll try it. And 5 more at 15. $1,215,000 and 20. Thank you, Fitzy from the team at $1,220,000. Activity on the telephone. Back here do we go at 25. At $1,220,000 on the back wall with Andrew. Once called at 220. Second call at $1,220,000. Third final at $1,220,000. It's against you here. There's 5 more at 25. Down here with Brendan at $1,225,000. Look for 30 or maybe straight to 250. At $1,225,000, Logan, is it your turn? Once, twice, at 30. At $1,230,000, 35, straight back with you. Have you here, Brendan, at $1,235,000? 40, 45 immediately, though. Try something stronger. Try the 10. At $1,245,000. Back down here. Against you, Andrew. Once called at $1,245,000. Who puts up 1 1/4? Twice called at $1,245,000. 60's a good bid. 5 more, I take it as it's 65 back, though. At $1,265,000, do you say 1.3 for me, Andrew? At $1,265,000, stay strategic. Stay assertive at $1,265,000. Brendan, where you need to be. Andrew, Logan, second place. Once, twice at $265,000. Third, final call at $1,265,000. 80. Now the bid. 1.3. Okay, 85. 1,285,000. Let's go 1.3 this time. At $1,285,000. 1.3. Fung, love your timing at $1.3 million. The next number. Brendan, Andrew, you tell me what it is at $1,000,003. Neat, easy, lots of zeros. Once called at 1.3. Is it 5 more? Never stopping the whole figure. What a mistake that would be. Second call at 1.3. 5 more at 305. 320, do we say, Fung? Good work, $1,320,000. The money, the bid, is at 25 and back. Once called at $1,320,000. Second call at $1,320,000. Third final call at $1,320,000. Logan, further on the telephone. Andrew, Brendan, at $1,320,000. Is it a bid? Okay, fine, I'm going to have a conversation. Your buyer is in front. We need to get those instructions. Come and have a chat to you. Pausing. 1,320.
All right, let's keep rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Casey Tamo, a very good afternoon to you and to your owners or owners representatives. A very good afternoon and nice to be working with you as we offer at 460 Innes Road, a freehold parcel comprising 615 square metres more or less. 10% is all you pay today is by way of deposit. Contract, of course, calls for settlement on the 7th of August. It's under tenancy, and that's the reason maybe you leave those people there. They're paying $650 a week rent, which I think is probably reasonable for a home of this calibre. Super home. Our owner, of course, has moved on down to Central Otago. So it's a real opportunity for you in the room. This is a very coveted area of St Albans. Innes Road has good reputation. The home, beautifully built, solid, robust, very, very good materials, good land. There's an excellent room attaching to the garage. But you've got your 2 living spaces. It's got good balance. It's well heated as well. Whether it's your first home or whether it's an investment, this certainly makes sense to me. But folks, what does it mean to you? Looking now for your interest, opening bid or offer, please. Start where? Quiet crowd. Give you an indication, certainly wouldn't sell it at 550,000. That's a vendor bid at 550. You should be buying this sort of stuff. At 550. First call, I bid on behalf of my owners. It's a keeper at 550. Are we bidding? Second call at 550. Third call at 550. Well, I plot on with my owner. 575 is a vendor bid, not for sale at this level, at 575. Once called, best place, best time to buy is in the auction room. There's interest outside, I warn you of that. Second call, 575. Third call, last vendor bid is at 6. Hand up in advance is the 610 in the room. Otherwise, I put it straight back into Casey's hands. She's got people to talk to right here and right now today. At 600 is the 610 for the opportunity in the auction room. Once at 600. Second call, third call. Well, Casey, if there's no hands in the air, no need to make a fuss out of the auction. You've got people to talk to. I'll just pass it on that vendor bid at 6. Let's look for good, strong interest in advance of that. To our owners, good luck. The orange sold sign will be at the gate very, very shortly. I think they're blue now, aren't they? Not orange.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, back to Peveril Street. That bid has been improved to $1,340,000, a level at which the property has been withdrawn and successfully sold out of the room. Well done to our new owners. Thank you, Tyrone, Andrew, and your outgoing owner as well. A great result all round. The last for the day, draw your attention to 14 McKinnon Street in Marshland. Again, welcoming Johnny Nichols and his good owners here. The paperwork, key points here being it is a freehold title here in Preston's 543 square metres, more or less the quantum of it. And of course, as you'll be aware, again, brand spanking new, ready to be moved into and enjoy just as much. Home that caters to that form and function to more than meet the needs of you and yours. Growing families will thrive here, that prized corner site position, the light that goes hand in hand with it, multiplicity of living spaces as well, gives you choice and options as well as freedom to gather, congregate, host any and all occasion with absolute ease. Really decadent master as well, round to the side there. Again, those entry points, those connection points out to the deck again for that time in the sunshine. Again, I spoke about it earlier, but the location of Marshlands with all that is on offer in terms of the golf course, Bottle Lake Forest, the beach, loads of recreation in this area. Unsurprising, it is so sought after as a spot to reside. But brand new, number 14, make it your own. Start me where? 1.2 and off we go. At $1.2 million to someone put up 250 and compete. First call at $1,200,000. Twice called at 1.2. Third and final time at 1.2. It's been the theme of the day, sir, but we're going to pause and have a conversation with you. This is the room we're going to because I've sold everyone we've entered. So 1.2 and pause, so no pressure.
right, folks, thanks for your patience once again. Look, back to Summerfield Street. As we mentioned, we left the floor at $965,000. Look, a long time in the making, 40 plus years of memories exact, so you can understand the gravity of the situation, the conversation that's taking place outside the room. That bid has been increased to $985,000, and our vendors have said, look, 40 plus years of happy memories is coming to a close because we've decided to exercise our right and successfully withdraw and sell the property. So congratulations, Denise. Well done to our vendors. 40 plus years moving on. All the very, very best.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, back to McKinnon Street, where after conversation out of the room, that bid has been improved to $1,225,000, and I've been given permission to sell away if there's not a better bid on number 14, $1,225,000. Anything more, we put the hammer down for the first call, second call, third and final. We are going, gone and sold. Well done, thank you, Courtney. Well done, Johnny.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.